Now, my fellow Knicks fans, I know this season has been frustrating so far, but the Eastern Conference landscape has changed quite a bit to start off the season. We see a lot of teams either have their head barely above water, or other teams are below the water, I should say, aka at 500, which is kind of ironic because just looking at the landscape here, we got the Hawks even struggling to stay at 500. Same thing for the Raptors and the Boston Celtics, which the Boston Celtics have 2 All-Stars in their team and they're at 500. But surprisingly, the Washington Wizards this season, with some of the additions that they made after trading Russell Westbrook away, they are actually at 500, which is surprisingly. And the Philadelphia 76ers barely got their head above water. And surprisingly, the Miami Heat, I thought they would be a lot better right now, but the Cavs are actually one of the more surprising teams. And the Cavs, believe it or not, they have the combination of Mobley and Jarrett Allen. They're killing it right now. And the Cavs may have lucked up and came up on a great draft pick on Mobley. So that's kudos to them. But the landscape of the East has definitely changed. As we all know, Chicago Bulls, they're definitely doing their thing. Once again, DeMar DeRozan, he's looking like a completely different player out there. But the landscape definitely has changed. But the season is not quite over yet. I remember last year, the Cavaliers, they had a great start to the season. Obviously, they fell all the way down to the bottom of the barrel of the conference. But the NBA landscape overall is definitely different. We even seen the Lakers have a combination of AD, LeBron, and Westbrook, and they're struggling to keep their heads at 500. So the landscape is definitely different. And just going back to the Eastern Conference, on any given night, a lot of these teams can really take it to you. I mean, we even see the Indiana Pacers announce that they want to rebuild, but they have some talent on their team. But the Eastern Conference will be interesting because now with the variant going around, a lot of players are going to begin to be out. So the landscape could shift even more. Like I said, these past couple of years in the NBA has been very unique seasons. We're talking about the bubble, the season last year where most teams offensively were breaking records. And now this season there's a variant tossed in, along with a lot of unusual situations, situation with Kyrie, situation with Ben Simmons. This conference is very different. It's just the landscape is shifting, and the Knicks just need to buckle down and focus and understand it's really going to be an 82-game season. This thing is going to be a dogfight to the very end. Hey, the Knicks had a bad start last year, and after the Derrick Rose trade, we completely did a 180 and turned our season around. So with the December 15th trade window opening up, more players are going to be eligible to be traded. We'll see if Leon Rose can shake things up and actually fill out some things that we're missing on the team.